Today's recipe is inspired by the next generation Tiga himself, Ultraman Trigger. Being our first Ultraman recipe video, we really wanted to do something colorful and fun. We really hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe, Ultraman Trigger's Loaded Nachos, here on Heroes Homemade. Roughly chop up 1.5 red peppers. Slice it open to remove all that stuff you don't need. Also, check out this cute little Mega Ranger bowl we have. How you cut the peppers doesn't really matter because we're blending all these ingredients up, we just need them to fit in the blender. Chop half of a red onion, 1/2 for our sauce, and the other half for the toppings. We then cut open 2 red cherry peppers to remove most of the seeds because in our case they add way more heat. Place all of this in your blender and then add half a tablespoon of minced garlic and about 1/4 cup of cherry pepper liquid. Blend. I then added the rest of my red peppers that didn't fit. Remember to not overfill your container. Off screen, I cut down some pork belly into some smaller bite-sized pieces. We're now going to marinate this bad boy. 1/4 teaspoon of oil, 1/4 teaspoon of sumac, onion powder, garlic, black pepper, and salt. Mix all that up so everybody gets to know each other, then set in the fridge for 20 minutes, and then place in your air fryer for 15 minutes at 400 degrees. If you don't have an air fryer, feel free to put it in the oven at 400 for about 20 minutes. Place 1 tablespoon of butter in a pan. Once melted, add 1 tablespoon of flour. This is what we call a roux, homies. Cook until it becomes a light blonde color, kinda like this. Then add 1 cup of milk. We ended up adding more milk throughout the process, so keep it nearby while making your cheese sauce. At this point, you definitely want to bring your pot down to a low heat. We then added 4 ounces of white Vermont cheddar and 10 slices of white American cheese. We started with 4 slices and then added the rest throughout. We then added a tablespoon of cream cheese, and again, if your sauce is too thick, add some milk to thin it out. After mixing for a bit, we then added half of a tomato, diced, and 2 green cherry peppers, roughly chopped, mixed to incorporate. To finish it off, we added about 2 teaspoons of our red pepper sauce. Feel free to add more if you like spice. Now that both of our sauces are done, our pork belly is cooked, and we have some onions and tomato to top it all off, it's time to build. We topped off our loaded nachos with some mozzarella cheese and threw it into our oven with the broil setting on low. Once melted, we threw some taki dust on there and paired it with a grape soda to reference Superior! Overall, this recipe was really tasty and we would definitely make it again. One note would be not letting the nachos sit for too long while you take pictures for your YouTube thumbnail, because the chips can get soggy from the sauce. Other than that, we're giving this recipe a 5 out of 5 hyper keys. If you like this video, feel free to leave us a like or a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, feel free to follow us on all social media, and if you try out these recipes yourself, feel free to tag us at Pronghorn Heroes with the hashtag HeroesHomemade. We appreciate your continued support, and we will see you in the next video, Toku Heads. Peace out.